There's a very big question as to the anchor babies. They've been talking about it for years. There's a very big question as to whether or not the 14th Amendment actually covers this. Changing the 14th Amendment would take years and years, the long, drawn-out process. So we're going to find out. Many of the great scholars say that anchor babies are not covered. We're going to find out. The first thing is building a wall. If we don't have them come in legally, we don't have a country. We don't have borders. We don't have a country. When do we beat Mexico at the border? They're laughing at us, at our stupidity. And now they're beating us economically. They are not our friend, believe me. But they're killing us economically. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. It only makes common sense. They're sending us not the right people. It's coming from more than Mexico. It's coming from all over South and Latin America. But we don't know because we have no protection and we have no competence. We don't know what's happening. And it's got to stop. I will build a great, great wall on our southern border. I will immediately terminate President Obama's illegal executive order on immigration.
Cuban-American Senator Marco Rubio hailed the immigration bill as a breakthrough to fix a broken system and bring millions of immigrants out of the shadows. Rubio from Florida has been a key player in brokering a compromise that the so-called Gang of Eight believes can win passage after failed attempts in the past.
The Senate's immigration reform bill, crafted by the U.S. Senate's Gang of Eight, offers pathways to citizenship for the estimated 11 million people living in the U.S. without proper documentation.
But the question is if you would attend to a gay wedding.
Yeah, but somebody in my life that I love and care for, of course I would.
So slick speech, going back to Mr. Roche and Access. So I was just wondering, how is the Nicole Lapin, Warren Buffett, multi-billion-dollar wire fraud going? So there was a big loss in London.
Let's just go stay on topic if you don't mind.
Journalists like Nicole Lapin sit there on the wire all day through a company like Time Warner Inc., contributing absolutely nothing to the economy, and sit there and target people blocking sales and business for...
I'm sorry. I would like you to respect, if you don't mind, I would really like...
Journalism, it's wire fraud with seemingly no accountability. How do you plan to fix accountability in courts? How do you plan to deal with fraud? The answer is you can't. You cheated on your wife in Florida. And then
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think you should drop out of the race. Your polling numbers are too low to win.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not welcome. You're not welcome here. I apologize.
It's actually kind of weird. Anyway. I'll support any legislation that reduces the number of abortions. So that means a 20-week abortion ban. At 5 months, a child, you'll recognize it as a human being.
You're in a room full of Christians, so you mentioned God and you mentioned the King of Kings. You've had a lot of experience with Baptists and Catholicism and in the Mormon Church too.
Our goal is eternity, the ability to live alongside our Creator for all time, to accept the free gift of salvation offered to us by Jesus Christ. The struggle on a daily basis as a Christian is to remind ourselves of this. The purpose of our life is to cooperate with God's plan. To those who much has been given, much is expected, and we will be asked to account for that. Were your treasures stored up on earth or in heaven? And to me, I try to allow that to influence me in everything that I do. Allow that to influence me in everything that I do, in everything that I do, in everything that I do, in everything.